Thank you, Chair. I have a big message for you. It's not only from me, but from the National and the Citizens panel. And I would like you all to stand up if you agree with this message. Yesterday, I asked a question to the Commission. I asked how will be backed up that the recommendations will be used after the 9th of May. The answer, no recommendations shouldn't be avoided. We see that shouldn't leaves room for won't use recommendations. It has come to our attention that there is a statement backed up by 10, I repeat, 10 different member states that says the Council members won't give their opinion before the 9th of May. This means we don't know what the Council thinks of our recommendations. Also, if they interpreted it wrong, we won't be there to point it out. Neither are we there to make sure there's no cherry picking taking place. We won't be there while you shape the recommendations to policies. We citizens want to know from the Council, which of the recommendations do you support? We want to know before the 9th of May. We citizens want to be there from start to implementations. But now it feels like we are kicked out. The summarization of our recommendations will be done without us in a way that's not transparent. We haven't got a clue how you will summarize our recommendations. What will you summarize? What won't you summarize? Anything but transparent, that's what it is. In the meantime, more and more context is being added instead of getting more concrete. We feel this is a way of removing our voice from the stage. The hashtag that we use to make our voice heard. But in the meantime, we are being silenced until we are gone. So I would like to ask a question. What's expected from us in 2 weeks? Are we supposed to check our name on the attendance list, sit here, enjoy this beautiful room, and while we talk about recommendations that will be thrown in the garbage after the 9th of May? If you want our voice to be heard, give us our voice. At the end of this conference, a consensus has to be reached. A consensus between 4 components. The EU Commission, the EU Council, the EU Parliament, and the national parliaments. We're not on this list. Neither is the trade union or the civil society. Even though we are all working on the same recommendations. We citizens get to tell if we agree with the proposals. But if we don't agree with them, technically you could still go through with them on the final document. But we want an actual say on the final document. That way you can actually present the recommendations in the name of the citizens. We also don't like the methodology of the creation of the proposals, because the citizens are not in the center of the methodology. As I said, the hashtag is make your voice heard. So let's make our voice heard. And that we do get to make sure our recommendations are used in the right way, instead of becoming a piece to someone's political agenda. Thank you.